In today's episode, I am going to blind taste 4 different Cabernets from 4 different regions, all under $15, to figure out what is my go-to Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm going to be joined by a coworker at the bottle, Blake Carter. He is a huge wine nerd. I am not a slouch by any sense of the word, but he is very passionate about this and has a very refined palate for vino. So he's gonna blind taste with me today. We're gonna write everything down, tally it up, and try to decide which one of these inherently has the best juice inside the bottle without the influence of these fancy labels and marketing. So, see you in the episode. So the Lohr Cabernet from Paso Robles was the lowest scoring between both of us. So, do not buy this. Don't mess with this brand.
Agreed.
I got a 2.9 out of 5. I said it was boring nose, no depth, was thin, it was flabby, had an okay zing on the palate, medium body, little hot, just not good. Bad table wine.
I definitely got the heat too. That was the first thing I noticed on the nose and on the palate. And it takes away from the rest of the experience of drinking the wine when you have that much heat and that much alcohol. There wasn't much oak. You definitely got some red fruit, a little bit of earth, but it lost all of its character due to that heat coming off of it.
Yeah, it just tasted young and green, and it wasn't developed at all.
Yeah.
That's 2016 Cabernet. I mean, I've had good 2016s, you know.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and Paso Robles is one of my favorite appellations for Cabernet, so that really surprises me. It did not show well.
I love that. So, thumbs down, Lohr. I'm sorry, keep up the bad work. Let's go to the next one. So what was your highest scoring?
Highest scoring is actually a tie between the Saint Michel and the Trapiche.
Okay, so Saint Michel was my number one, the Indian Wells.
Mm-hmm.
The Trapiche for me was third place. So you had it tied with Trapiche. Mm-hmm. I got a little bit lower on Trapiche for me, but we both really enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
It's good. 2015 from Colombia, so Washington.
Yeah.
Dude, what did you have for your...
So my notes on it, I had a nice balanced touch of oak. It was ripe red fruit, which is exactly what you would expect out of a Cabernet. Nice little bit of acid, which you would expect with it coming from Colombia. It's a little bit cooler of an appellation, so it's not going to be as much on the alcohol, but it's going to have a little bit more acid, and that balances out the oak perfectly and the sweet red fruit that you get out of it.
Hell yeah. So similar. Gorgeous nose, deep dark hue, very pretty. I actually got leather on this, which was very exciting. It had some depth and complexity to it. I think this was like 12 or 13 bucks.
Yeah.
This drinks like a $30 bottle.
It does. Very high
like
quality.
If you paid 30 bucks for this, you'd still be getting a good value. Mm-hmm. This was very good. Like we could carry this at the bottle for sure. Oh, we tried to actually.
We did actually. We have the Chardonnay and we have the Merlot, and that was supposed to come, but apparently it's good enough that it's already disappeared and not available to us. Yeah. And I think we understand why now. So.
Yeah, dude, this was good. It was the of all of these for me, it was the only one that had various layers of complexity. Like there was movement in it, which that's the only one I got that had that. So yeah, Saint Marcel, the Indian Wells Cab from Washington. Buy this. This is absolutely worth it. I mean, for sure.
Ethanol review approved.
Ethanol, yeah, the stamp of the ethanol review. What's next? Trapiche then.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what did you get from this? What was your impression?
So, the nose wasn't really that exciting to me. I didn't even really write notes about it. It's the only one I didn't write a lot of notes on the nose. But I had a little touch of alcohol, and the fact that there was more alcohol on this one than on the Saint Michel is the reason that even though they were tied, this is the one that didn't score quite as well for me. So, red fruit, kiss of the oak. I was expecting more since they have specifically noted oak cask on the front. So that surprised me. I was really expecting that to shine more. I did have some nice spice, and a little touch of cedar actually came through on that one for me.
Wow. By the way, again, this was completely blind.
Yeah.
So just know that. Completely blind. Mine was earthy, good tannin and structure, really dry, medium plus body. I put not bad at all. I got a 3.7, which the highest I gave was 4.2 for the Indian Wells. This was good, and I guessed it was the Argentinian one because it was very earthy. I mean, just straight off the bat, a lot of earth and tannin. It wasn't exciting for me though, and I didn't get any like real depth or layers to it. But this is good. This is really solid, and this would be a good cab to have at your house. You know,
I agree.
To put with some food.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's good. It really is. And this was like $7. So in that sense, in the term of value, this is a great value. I mean, you can get $7 bottles of wine that are 10 times worse than this. So that's good.
And if you're evaluating based on price point, if you factor that into your ratings, that would actually elevate this one substantially just because it's such a good value buy. But if you're going strictly on flavor, the appearance, all those other notes, then it's not necessarily the highest, but it does get a huge kick just because it's such a good value.
Yeah, I mean, for this price, this is one of the best cabs that I've had at the price point.
Agreed.
If we're talking $7 at Costco.
Yeah.
$7?
Personally, I've not had a $7 cab that's tasted even close to this before, so
dude,
that's really exciting for me that turned out to be that good.
Yeah. So I mean, this is worth your consideration if you were trying to keep it budget. These are all budget. It's all under $15. But if you're really trying to keep it budget, then this is awesome. All right. So the palm. What do you got for that?
Palm.
Silver palm.
I had jammy red fruit, kiss of earth, and I even got some like slightly sweet dried fruit notes on it that kind of reminded me of a Valpolicella Paso, which was really surprising. But I I enjoyed the nose more than I did the actual palate. So on the palate, we gave it medium plus body, medium plus tannin, and it had high acid to me. Like I got a lot of that on the back end, and that took it away from me. Like that did not end the way I felt like it was supposed to. So.
Yeah, the first thing I wrote down was great acidity. There was a ton. When it hits you, it just kind of electrifies your palate, which was good. Cherry, dark fruit. This one was very close to the Indian Wells for me. It was a 4.0. Medium body, light tannin, drinks soft. Honestly, I compared it to the way that a Pinot drinks. It was just super friendly, low tannin, super approachable. This was good. I mean, this was the most expensive one at $14.99, but this was good. I mean, for real, very, very friendly. Like that quilt quality of where you're like, not sure if it's quite a Pinot Noir or a Cab, you know, friendly to everyone. This was good. This is worth buying to me. I would definitely do the Indian Wells though over it, but
yeah, agreed.
This is good. Shit. Go-to Cabernet under 15 bucks. Chateau, Saint Michel, Indian Wells, Cab from Columbia Valley. This is the one. I think it was $12 or $13.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Way above the rest. And again, this is garbage.
Yeah. Nope.
All right, man. Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Fucking cheers.